Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of MTK Global Boxing, a very warm welcome tonight to the Titanic Exhibition Centre in Belfast for what promises to be a fantastic night of professional boxing. Tonight's boxing, ladies and gentlemen, is sanctioned by the British Boxing Board of Control. Stewards at ringside tonight, Stewart in charge, Mr. Dennis Gilmartin, the WBO Supervisor, Honorary Representative Dame Mary Peters, doctors tonight, Mr. Martin Duffy and Mr. Chris Nutt. Your referees tonight, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Hugh Russell Jr. And Mr. Paul McCulloch, ladies and gentlemen, and also Mr. Ian McCann. Timekeepers tonight, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Dale Elliott and Miss Victoria Elliott. Weigh-in officials and Area Secretary, Mr. John Campbell. Would you please give them a big round of applause, please? Let's give our officials a big, big round of applause. Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to King of the Celts. It's showtime. We are ready for our first contest of the evening. Please welcome to the ring from Poland, Paweł Strakowski. And ladies and gentlemen, please welcome from Dublin, Steve Collins. Well, ladies and gentlemen, our first contest of the evening in the cruiserweight division will be 4 rounds of professional boxing. Weighing in at 13 stone 9 pounds. Boxing out of the red corner tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Would you please give him a big Belfast welcome one more time? Paweł Strakowski. And ladies and gentlemen, weighing in at 13 stone 9 pounds, boxing out of the blue corner tonight, all the way up from Dublin. Please give him a big, big Belfast welcome to Steve Collins Jr. Thank you. Your referee, Mr. Paul McCulloch, will now give his final instructions.
Seconds out, round 1.
Good evening everyone and welcome to the Titanic Exhibition Centre here in Belfast. My name's Richie Gray and I'm here with Luke Keller. How you doing, Luke?
Not too bad, yeah, good. Up to see Gary Cully and Phil Sutcliffe, the 2 teammates, the lads boxing.
So our first bout this evening, we have Steve Collins Jr. fighting out of the blue corner A lot of people know his dad for being in quite a few epic battles. You must remember him, Luke. His dad was a bit of a name.
Big influence, yeah. I boxed with Stevie as well in Celtic Warriors. Top guy. He lost a close fight to Stephen Ward, and he's looking good now.
You've done a lot of rounds with Luke over the years, then you.
Yeah, we sparred a lot. Like he actually debuted at cruiserweight. He's coming down the divisions, and the lighter weight is suiting him. And he's unfortunate. He started late with the boxing, but he's determined and he's improving each fight. So he's doing well, you know.
Boxing's one of them sports. You get out what you put in. If you don't put the work in, you won't get it out. And sometimes starting late can be a blessing in disguise. You see some guys that they feel like they're behind, and it gives them that extra edge to push on, maybe.
Yeah, like he's no bad habits from the amateurs. A lot of guys come in and it takes a couple of years to change. He came in. He's a rugby background, and like he has that his father's determination. And to be honest, like I can see him coming on. Like he had a close fight with Stephen Ward, and straight back in the gym. I can see him coming on. He's doing well in this fight now, and I can see him coming back doing well.
He looks nice and relaxed at the moment. You know, he's not taking too many risks. Look, he's not rushing in. I'd like to think keep his hands up a little bit there. As I said it, he got a bit messy as I said it, but he seems to be calm. You know, I mean, he's experienced enough now to know how to stay calm in there. But going into the pros without that amateur background, it can.
Yeah, it goes against him. But as I said, like he has that determination his father's shown, and like a lot of people are writing him off, and the fact that he is so dedicated and coming back, I can see him like proving people wrong.
So that's the end of the first round of our first fight this evening. I think that was a clear win for Collins. Do you agree?
Yeah, he won that. Yeah, an easy round. Your man isn't up to much, but it's good to see him straight back into it. The lads like MTK keeping him busy, and like he will keep improving.
That's why I'm sometimes you're saying some stuff and I'm like,
You know,
I'm not ready
for you back, you can hear you really clear,
Corners, 10 seconds.
You can't hear me at all?
like, only because I'm right here.
Yeah. You can hear you crystal.
Standing side, round 2.
Here we go with round 2 of our first fight this evening. Collins in the blue corner. We both agreed that was a 10-9 round for him. Coming in nice and calm, opening the show for us. He looks nice and solid, doesn't he? He's full of muscle. He's not much.
Yeah, like
he doesn't carry much weight, does he?
He's coming down in weight, as I said. He started off as a cruiserweight. He's down to light heavy, and he can make super middle. As he's dropping that weight, he can move a lot better. You know, he was too muscle bound when he first came into it.
We'll have to see how he is when he comes down the weights. Then I mean,
yeah, he's still coming down. He's holding his left hand a bit low.
Yeah, and as you come down the weights, I mean, I don't know how you find it, but some fighters find that boxing styles are different. Do you find when you box boys or spar with boys different weight divisions? Do you think that makes your style changes slightly?
Oh, well, he came into boxing as like close to a heavyweight, 110 kilos, and as he's dropping the weight, he's getting more mobile, and he's keeping that strength. Like he is coming on.
He's looking nice here in his second round. I'd like to see him get that left hand up. He likes to slip and roll in quite close,
yeah,
but
he's great. He's great head movement. In his fight against Stephen Ward, he was making him miss, but he wasn't active enough, and he just gave around close rounds. He gave away rounds on activity. You know, he has the head movement, but he just needs to counter straight after that. You know, he's making him miss and not making him pay.
I mean, he's got 8 rounds here this evening, so he can take his time tonight. He hasn't got to rush in, you know. But it's these shorter fights. Sometimes you can't afford to take your time in fights. When you've got 8 rounds and 10 rounds, you can bring yourself into it a bit better.
Yeah.
So
set things up to the body, but still stay focused.
That was a nice right hand he landed there.
Yeah. What do you mean?
Yeah, he needs to be a bit busier. He's landing
Nah, I
well.
can't hear nothing, Paul, you know.
He's making a miss, but he needs to land as well, you know.
What I'll have to do, Paul?
And here we go with round 3 of this 8-round fight. Oh, we've had a couple of technical difficulties at the beginning here, but I think we're back in the game now and we're all sorted. Nice bit of defence there. Nice clean solid jab there as well.
He needs to just get his own jab going.
Yeah, a couple of times in this fight so far I've seen him throw these lazy jabs. He stuck it out and dropped it as if he's not worried about what's coming back. But I actually spoke to this guy before the show, and he was up for it. He was up for it. He weren't coming here for a payday or to mess about. He was coming in with intentions.
Yeah, he's a solid looking opponent. Stevie's winning well, but he's in the fight still. You know, he can't take it for granted.
He hasn't mentally checked out yet. You can tell when opponents done that, and you must know from the past when you have negative opponents, it can make it really difficult. So
yeah, like a lot of these journeymen, they just go to survive. That's their payday. Like, you know, if they get stopped, they're out for a couple of months. But when they commit and fight against you, the openings are there, and this guy is fighting and leaving openings for Steve.
That's half the battle, that, isn't it? You want to put them under pressure, make sure they know who's in charge, but you don't want them to go in their shell completely and then close all the gaps.
Yeah, it's frustrating. Like, it happened. There's my teammate is on tonight, Gary Cully. Like, 4 or 5 of his fights, he was against opponents that just covered up. As soon as he fought someone,
3 good right hands there.
Yeah,
3 nice right hands there, clean. He must have felt them. Sorry to interrupt there. There was 3 nice, clean right hands there. He couldn't walk by him.
Yeah.
Not.
Now he's hurt now. Stevie, keep the pressure up. He can get a stoppage here.
Yeah, he's looking well. He's got his hands down now. He's obviously comfortable enough in there now to do that.
Yeah.
And he's landing them clean shots. So I think he's still early on in the fight as well. So if he keeps working like this.
Yeah, like, he's not committing too much. His experience is shown. As I said, he lost that close fight to Stephen Ward. He had brilliant head movement, but he didn't land enough, you know.
That was back in August, right, when he boxed for the Celtic. That was a vacant Celtic light heavyweight title.
Yeah, against a top guy, Stephen Ward. Like, a lot of people thought it was an easy fight for Ward, but he only won by a couple of rounds against Stevie.
He actually boxed a guy that I know very well, Edgar Schnees, who Collins boxed a little while back. I boxed him myself.
Yeah,
a good couple of years ago.
I boxed him in my third fight myself as well.
Yeah, he's a big lad. He's a big lad, Edgar.
I got a stoppage against him. I did. Stadium shot. Good right hand.
Another right hand there. I feel like that shot's now the one that he's landing, he's committing now, you can see in his face, he's putting the expressions in
he's
it.
getting confident with it, yeah.
Getting really confident with that right hand. Another round to the blue corner there for me. He's looking well, he's looking confident now, he's calm and he's enjoying himself, I think, now.
Yeah, he's relaxed, yeah, there's not a lot coming back. He should force a stoppage now.
I don't think the opponent's mentally checked out yet. I think his head's still in it. You can tell sometimes they've had enough. I think he's still mentally in there, but he's not winning any rounds, he's not winning any exchanges.
No, another couple of... He could force a stoppage to them right hands.
Do you find that when you get to that point in the fight that you want to go for that? Do you think he senses that yet?
He's experienced enough. Like you can make mistakes. You just keep that pressure up. Maybe step up another level, and it could come. You know, he's landing clean now with them right hands, and he's hurting him. So I think he could take it out of it. He could take him out of it.
Well, he's winning the round so far, and at the moment, at this point in the fight, that's all that really matters.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
If the stoppage comes, I'm sure he'll like it, but I don't think he should make any silly mistakes. I don't know much about this guy's punching power, but anyway, any punch can do anything.
Yeah, them small gloves, 10 ounce, there's nothing in them. Like he's staying switched on. You don't have to take any risks.
Has a nice clean left hook landed on the inside there.
Yeah, he's haunting the guy.
It looks like he's looking for shots now as well. If you watch, he's not throwing too many jabs. I say that and he throws a jab. He's looking for big hooks and right hands, and he's landing. He's having good success with them.
Yeah, good jab.
And there goes that right hand again. Has another go with the right hand.
He needs to stay switched on all the same. Like, a man is coming back 1 or 2.
I think maybe now, Mike, do you think it would benefit him to maybe switch it up, change his style a little bit? He's coming forward, moving and looking for the shots, but maybe if he gave the opponent, like we spoke about earlier, at the moment, he maybe put him in his shell a little bit. Need a back up, let him open himself, let him open up a little bit.
Yeah, he could look for the counter, but like it's working, you know. He's landing clean, he's comfortable. He needs to establish the jab a bit more, you know. Come off the jab.
He's not a big fan of the jab today, is he? He's looking for
no,
the...
he never is, no. He's getting better now. When he started his career, it was all hooks. He's getting better, in fairness.
He's thrown 3 or 4 jabs this round, so we'll see if he throws a couple more in the next round.
Nice body shot there.
You've got a nice tight defence, though. He's catching most of them on the gloves.
Yeah, great head movement and defence.
I do like the way he mixes it up. He had his hands up then, took them on the gloves, then he dropped his hand, moves his head a little bit, and then goes back to high hands.
Yeah, he's quality head movement. Yeah, landing head and body. He sustains this pressure. He could fold this guy, you know. I don't think he's breathing a bit heavy, this opponent.
It's just whether or not he recognises that himself. Will the corner recognise it, and will he decide to go for that?
Yeah, he's just that one. There you have it now. Two clean shots, and he kind of takes a little step back. Like, I think if he sustains this pressure, he could force a stoppage.
I mean, you've done the rounds with him. You know what his fitness like. Do you think is it beyond the realms of possibility he's feeling it? Not that he looks it, but you know, maybe would that ever be a question for him?
He's great fitness. The only time he ever struggles, I think he struggled a couple of times making weight, light heavyweight. He didn't make the weight correctly. But if you see him in the gym when he's not struggling with weight, he does the rounds easy. He just needs to up the pressure.
He's coasting through the rounds at the moment, but I see what you're saying is you don't want him to coast. You want to see him up it and put a statement on.
He needs to go up the gears. Like, there's no point. Like, he's landing clean shots, but a bit of pressure. There you have it, 2-3. But he needs to double the attacks.
Maybe try and do something with that work on the inside there. When they were close, they're not really doing too much on the inside. They don't really get caught up that much, but he could potentially.
And he's enjoying it. He seems to be enjoying it. Happy the rounds.
I think we've got a bit of confusion going on in the ring at the moment. One fighter thought he was doing X amount of rounds and the other fighter thought he was doing more.
Corners, 10 seconds.
Probably only getting paid for 4.
Well, he's about to fight for another 4, maybe. Both boys being sent to the neutral corners. Well, this is a bit absurd. I don't think I've seen 2 boys confused like this in the corners before.
No, strange, isn't it?
Straight, we didn't know what to say for the first minute or so there. 2 boys staying in neutral corner. One thinks he's doing a few more rounds. I think Stevie thinks he's doing 8. He was in the corner. He's ready for 8. He wants to do them. He wants to carry on. Very absurd scenario happening at the moment.
The manager needs to be paid.
It's not often that people can get in the ring, get back out and say, hold on, let's carry on. They've both had a 2-minute break now. I think that's the end of the fight. I think Stevie Collins is going to be a bit disappointed with that. He was hoping for 8 tonight and it's gone 4. And
You got some confusion there.
the MC's getting back out again. Do apologise for this. We don't really know what's happening ourselves at the moment. Stevie's ready to get out of the ring. I don't think he knows what to do himself.
I got to go 4 rounds.
Sorry? What are they going to do? Are they going to do more? They're all discussing it still in the ring now. I think they're still confusing in the ring.
Once he's told he get paid extra, he'll fight, you know, like telling me.
The thing is now they've had this long break, it changes the fight now. They've had this long break, they're effectively starting a new fight, really.
Yeah. He doesn't fancy it, does he?
I think he's happy to take his 4 rounds and go home now, and he's been put on him.
Didn't
You
get
know,
the stoppage, yeah.
it's 5 o'clock at night, your boss comes in and goes, you've got another half a shift, you're only halfway home. Here they go, they're going for round 5 and we're back in the
He's off for
ring.
an extra few bob.
I don't know if that was a shock of Tyson Fury getting up last week, but
Very, very strange, yeah.
very strange scenario there. Stevie's going to go back to work here, I think.
Good break. He might force a stoppage now. Up the gears.
It depends who's got the best recovery now, I guess. Oh, this will be a fight I'll remember because of that.
Nice body shot.
Nice clean body shot, that, right in the centre.
But he still needs to walk a bit more, you know. He needs to step up the gears. He's out having a 4-minute break. No excuses.
He's throwing them single shots. Do you think? Again, it can't be his engine now. He's had a 4-minute break, like you say. Do you think?
Yeah, he's kind of just fighting it within himself, nearly. Like he needs to up the gears, and this guy, he can definitely get this guy out of there.
It's almost as if he's happy to coast the rounds, isn't it, with the single shots?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, but he needs to step it up. Some lovely clean shots, but if he sustains this pressure, he could definitely force a stoppage.
He had a nice body shot there. That's the second one this round. I mean, if the opponent was looking like he didn't want to do any more than 4 rounds there, maybe them body shots are catching up with him.
He's investing well to the body. He had it clean. I'm not criticising him too much, but I'd like to see him throw a bit more.
I don't think it's criticism because he's winning the rounds and he looks nice and tidy, but there's always room for improvement. I think he'll watch this back himself, and I think he'll agree that, okay, I could have picked it up a little bit more.
Yeah, just because I know him so well, he does have that engine. Like, if I didn't know the fire, I wouldn't pass comment, but he has a great engine, and he needs to leave it more in there, you know.
Do a bit more work in there.
Just leave it all in the ring.
I guess at this point they don't know if they're doing 6 or 8 though, or 10 or 12 or 15.
Yeah.
So they don't know how long he's got to sustain the pressure for.
God, it's 6 now, isn't it?
6 rounds or less.
We'll have to tell him, yeah.
So he's waiting quite long now. He's sitting in front of his opponent when he could just be, doesn't have to be throwing bombs. He could pick away with a jab, pick away, and then throw the big shots.
Yeah, but just sustain attack there. As you said, like, he's catching that clean right hand. If it's a sense attack, I think he could force a stoppage.
And I haven't really seen the opponent hurt him or bother him. So why?
Yeah,
Why? It's easy for me to sit here and say it, but what do you think? Why doesn't he stand there, commit and take a shot to land a couple of good ones? There are people, not everyone who watches boxing day to day or watches these shows is around it every day. They might be thinking, why doesn't he just commit? He's not getting hurt.
Yeah, look, as I said, it was the same with the Ward fight. Some great movement. He made Ward miss a lot, but he just lacked that. He just wasn't that busy, you know, just to win the rounds.
Maybe he needs to commit to, right, I've landed a combination, I need to land more.
Yeah, just step it up. Look, he's 1 round now, I think. Well, but we're unsure of that, but I think this is the last round.
Round 6 coming up. Might be the last round.
Yeah,
Might not be the last round. We'll find out in
It's a
3.5
mystery,
minutes time. When he gets out the ring, they'll offer him a bit more money. He might get back in again. We'll give him a set amount of money per round. You survive as many as you can.
That's what they're doing now, yeah. If you get the offer an extra couple of hundred there, he was happy.
They're in the corner now discussing if they're going to do 6 or 8. He's now arguing in the corner. Why am I doing 6? I wanted to do 4.
He's not getting paid for the overtime, is he?
No one wants to do that on a Friday, do they?
No.
Corners 10 seconds.
Clock off now.
He thought we was finishing work at 7:15.
Seconds on. 6th and final round.
Here we have it. Final round, yeah, we're okay.
We have a final round. We're into round 6. And the ref finds it funny himself. Nice work. Straight to the body, straight away.
Yeah, that's it. Just keep it going.
You see him. See, this is the first time I've really seen him try to do too much inside. He hasn't done a great deal of work
yeah,
here.
He's happy on the outside. It was working well for him. He was making a miss. He was landing clean.
See, I like this work now.
Yes, he's standing with him. He can fight on the inside.
He's shown he can outbox him. He's shown that now. He's winning the rounds. He's in no
He can
danger.
tough her out. Yeah, he's not feeling his power. He could just stand in there now. That's what I'd like to see. 3 minutes to go.
He's
Have that cleared up.
He's in no danger at this point. You know, he's outboxed him for every round pretty much. I wouldn't give the unfortunately, I wouldn't give him a share of the round. Stevie's won every round for me. But
Clear. That's it. That's it.
gives the corner a little look now if he lands the shot.
That's it. Clean shots there. Keep strong.
Showboating a little bit in there now. The thing is, it's nice to see him enjoying himself in there, but rather than showboating, why don't he put the pressure on and try and get him out
He
there?
landed 7, 8 clean shots. Keep going.
Clean, hard shots. Fire it up. Keep going.
That's it. He's doing it now. He's doing it in this round. The final round.
Again, I see he's doing these head movements, moving a lot, and not always responding to them.
Clean left hook.
He's nice and comfortable with that low left hand and the right hand.
yeah,
Catches
very-
it on the right, shoulder roll with the left.
Very, very comfortable.
It's neat. It's neat work. It's neat work.
Quality work. Like. He's a minute to go. He just step her up. I think he can force a stoppage.
I'm surprised Powell hasn't come out flying in this round thinking, oh, he's done a little loop there, spun round in a circle. Upset that he's got to do overtime, come out swinging for the last.
Yeah, get an extra few pounds to be okay.
Do you think Steve will be happy with this fight at the end of this?
Yeah, it's got good finish to the year. Good 6 rounds. He probably thought he was getting 8, but good 6 rounds. Yeah, no, look, it's another win and it sets him up a good year next year. Enjoy the Christmas now.
What's he got planned for next year, do you know?
I'm not too sure. I'd say there's talk of him moving down a weight, going to super middle. He made light heavyweight very comfortably the last fight. He dropped the super middle. That's it, clean shots again.
He'd be a big super middle if he can make that.
Huge super middle. As I said, he started late, so he keep improving. Good win there, great win. I was a bit overcritical about his work, but he has to be happy with that. There's not a mark on him and he won well, you know.
Bit of dramas at the start with the technical side of things, then with the fight, but we got through it in the end, and I think it's going to be a washout win for Stevie Collins.
Good 6 rounds, yeah, good finish to the year. Like he's come back from the defeat. You'd be happy with that. he got an extra 2 rounds. I don't know what they're paid for now, but he got.
He might have got 2-3 rounds, or he just got paid overtime.
Yeah.
How would you feel at the end of the fight and they said 2 more rounds?
Oh, you wouldn't accept it now yourself, but they're the B side, so.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, can we please show our appreciation for 2 fantastic boxers here tonight? Thank you.
Yeah. Did Messi all right?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, your referee, Mr. Paul McCullough from Belfast, has scored the contest 60-54 in favour of the winner from Dublin, Steve Collins Jr. And let's hear it one more time for Paweł Strakowski from Poland. Thank you.
Just as we suspected, 6 rounds to Steve. Good night's work. The next one will be easier.
Steve, congratulations on the win. Oh, what? It was a bit of a complicated. You didn't quite know if you were doing 6 rounds, 4 rounds. Good 6 rounds under your belt. You were off the back of a loss, so you must be pleased to get sort of end the year with a win.
Yeah, it was good. It's a great way to finish off the year. That hasn't been great for me. It was a funny fight. 2 weeks ago, I wasn't fighting.
How many did you think you were going to do? How many rounds were you expecting?
Well, I could go on. First of all, I was doing an 8-10 round a couple of weeks ago. Then I wasn't fighting. Then 6 times a 4. Then I found out the 6 was in the ring, but it didn't matter. I enjoyed it. That's boxing. You have to be able to adapt and change.
That was your 16th pro fight. What's next year holding for you?
Chase titles, chase scalps. That's all. Stay busy, stay in the gym. You know, try to become world champion like every other boxer. The same monotonous answer I'm sure you get all the time.
Same goals. That's good though. Listen, well done. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
Back to you, Richie.